Stoked to have you guys.
It's been stoked to be here, man. Stoked to be here, man. It's nice to see you.
Layout. I got the signs our way.
Yeah, I love it. I love it.
Love it. Just like just
devastation.
on the couch.
Little soccer ball.
Where's that?
On the couch.
No way.
That's incredible. Holy shit.
Yeah, it was just like my friend Sean. You know Sean Mott, Metalcore Nerds. He works at Continental too. Yeah, he designed it for me. I was like, yo, I want like a bedroom vibe, but we got to make it look real. Like it can't be drawn. So he just went on like a few websites and like found the furniture and just cut out the background and was just like, here you go, put it together. And I was like, okay, sick.
Genius.
PS4
Get
there.
the PlayStation. Yeah.
So it's fucking awesome.
Genius.
I got an Echo? Why would I have an Echo? Oh wait, you know what? Hold on. I might have to switch.
Good from our guests.
Hold on a second. Hold on. I gotta switch your guys' audio over to this. Hold on.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's a simple click.
Speakers. Yeah, that
there we go.
Frame's pretty hard too.
Echo.
Yeah. Right? You like that? I was like trying to figure out, I'm like, what should I put there? Should I put like pictures of live? I'm like, nah, I'll just do the artwork. Is it all good now, guys? It should be.
Yo.
Yeah, can you guys check, both of you? Just
we're checking.
Check.
We goody? All right, hell yeah, Steph.
Thank you.
Oh shit, Jason from fucking Ingested with the raid already. Jeez, talk about timing. We just started this bitch up.
Yes.
What up, Jay? What's up, everybody? Oh, that's awesome.
Hell yeah.
Jay in the fucking house.
I miss it.
That was David's. That was your first tour with Signs with Ingested.
He wasn't
but he wasn't on it.
Yeah, I was
yeah, true. He wasn't.
Right, remember?
Oh, I forgot. Yeah.
It was Mashburn, Steven.
Yeah, it was Mashburn, and then the dude from Origin did some dates too. No, that was Devastation.
That was on Devastation. Yeah, Jason did.
They're so close. They
I know.
kind of blend together sometimes.
My boys.
Yo, what up? Wait, did you guys tour with Ingested with Jason?
No.
Yeah.
We did the second half of Devastation on the Nation.
That's right. Yeah, because he flew in, right?
Yeah.
Right. Okay, I remember now. Fuck yeah. They were probably very burnt out by that time.
Yeah, they were on tour for like 3 months.
Two, but it was just like that was just like when those guys came to me. I think it was like probably 4 or 5 months before we booked the headliner, and they were just like, "Hey, we want to go full time."
I remember that.
You remember? And I was like, "Oh man, okay." They're like, "Yo, let's do like a headliner before Devastation." I was like, "Are you sure? You sure you want to fucking do this, bro?" Hey, but they pushed through it. They pushed through that shit. So I was like,
we did the surpassing the boundaries.
That's right. Yeah,
Yeah, honestly, that was fucking so much fun.
How was it?
So much fun.
I know.
There was one night we went to a pub somewhere after the show, and we were out until like 6 a.m, and we had van call at like 7.
Oh my god! Was that in a van or was that in a bus? I don't know what you guys did.
No, we did our own vans.
You did your own van?
Yeah, fucking Tomas. Oh my god.
What was that?
Our driver Tomas.
Oh no!
Absolutely brutal.
What do you mean? But how? What do you mean?
He was
bad driver?
He was just he was a character, man.
Oh, okay. Was he like an older guy?
Yeah, he was old.
It was like 10 degrees outside, and we're like, "Yo, it's cold." And he's like, "I can't turn the heat on. I'll fall asleep." So we do like 8 hours of fucking drive.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
You can't turn it on low, bro.
Just like
don't need it blasting.
Oh
shit, Dylan's in here. Oh, what up, Dylan? Oh, I miss him. Yo, Dylan got a haircut. He looks good.
That fucking pretty boy.
He's a pretty boy.
Sell out face.
Sell out. Yo, Steph, see you later. I know you're at work. Thank you for stopping by. Steph's the man. Hell yeah. So, fuck, man. What have you guys been up to this whole time during all this crap? Writing?
Go ahead, Dave.
Working? Kind of?
We've been writing.
Gaming?
Been gaming, you know. There's really nothing else to do, so we've been just like trying to get everything together to have a solid like out the gates go. You know what I mean? Once life starts getting back to normal,
get everything ready. In a sense,
yeah, figured like utilize the time home because usually we're on the road every other month.
Yeah, literally.
So, or at least try to be, you know what I mean? So trying to take advantage of this time home, spend it with our families and stuff. A lot of us have been enjoying the time.
Probably the most time home in a while,
I've been home for like 4 years.
Holy shit! Are you serious?
Yeah. We're always on tour in the fall.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know.
Oh yeah, true. Fall
but it's
time
cool.
Sure.
It's
nice.
It's the dream. Yeah.
It's the dream.
It is the dream.
You're still in West Virginia, right, Bobby?
Yeah, I was trying to move to the city this year, but then COVID really.
What, Pittsburgh?
Fucked
you referring to?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, but you're not far from there, right?
No, it's only like less than an hour. It's like an hour to get to Dave's, but it's like an hour, less than an hour from the city.
Yeah.
Corey's going to be back home. He wasn't around for a while, so we're going to be all like close knit again, being able to work on music together. And we do a lot of just like Skyping and writing set of shit back and forth. And so it'll be nice to have everybody together.
Yeah, get in the same room again. How long? It's been a while since you guys have all been in the same room?
To write,
yeah.
We filmed a video.
I know. I remember that. But before that, it's been a while.
Yeah, since Japan, I think.
Jeez. And Japan was in February or January? When was Japan?
It was February. Yeah,
February. Okay.
Mid-February.
It was like right when all this shit was kicking off.
Yeah.
Dude, COVID blew up and we were like, well, we had a tour.
I remember that. I remember this now. Yeah.
And that was like the first day to cancel, and then every show just canceled. Like,
how many shows played out? How many shows happened?
We ended up playing 5, I think.
Out of like a couple 12 weeks, right?
Yeah, it was like 2 weeks of flying and everything, and we went to Bangkok, which was really cool, but that was the only place like really in like that area of the world where we got to play. And we flew all the way to fucking South Korea for one show.
Just for one show.
Yeah,
but we like chilled there for a couple of days, which was really fucking cool.
We ended up having a lot of downtime because of the canceled dates and shit. So we had 2 days to just like explore.
You remember that guy we met from the military, dude?
Yeah,
really.
We met a guy from fucking Georgia.
What? Yeah.
In a bar. Yeah, he's stationed in South Korea with the military. Wow. He just spent like 2 nights getting trashed with us. It was crazy.
Really?
Yeah.
Did he like metal? Did he like metal?
Yeah, he came to a show. That's how we met him.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he's just a cool dude.
Small world.
Absolutely.
It's insane.
And then spent a couple days in Japan, and that was pretty much it. That's the last time we all hung out, aside from when we filmed this video a couple weeks ago.
How did that go? Yeah. Who filmed it?
Eric DiCarlo.
That's right.
He's doing everything now.
Oh yeah, he's crushing.
He is our
dude. He's the man.
For videos.
I've never met him or anything, but like from what bands and people that I know that know him, they always talk great about the guy.
Yeah, he's honestly very easy to work with. If you like sit down and talk to him about what you want for your image and take the time to actually plan it out.
Yeah.
He hits it nail on the head. Wow. Like our new video for Pernicious is literally like, I think
it's so sick.
I forgot you've seen it already.
Yeah, it honestly, the video's amazing. Definitely the best video. It's such good quality too. You know.
Wait, I just saw the Muse close down. Sorry.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yes. Yep. And Des Moines.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. Sad fucking news. Rumored that he's from Iowa.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good dude.
Every time we're there, it's just like a constant chorus of grab his dick and twist it. Like every time we play a breakdown.
What the fuck?
I want to answer
what's that?
Veil to Boy.
Yeah, for sure.
Our Within Destruction tour got postponed to next year. You could check out the updated flyers for to see when your date got rescheduled. If you already purchased a ticket, your ticket is still available. It will still be accountable for next year.
Cool.
So we had Zombie Burger together. Every time. I don't know how to describe it. There's like one group of people, and I feel bad I don't remember your name, that always goes to Zombie Burger with like all the bands.
Really? He's a cool guy.
So that might be, if that's you, let me know. But yeah.
Dude, Zombie Burger, like literally, I have that one greasy ass fucking 4K picture of me eating that cheesy one.
4K picture?
It's me, my guy. Yeah, there's a greasy picture on Instagram, dude.
Oh my god.
Dude, that mac and cheese burger?
Yes, like literally, it was like it was literally breaking in half as I'm like taking a bite. They need to use that for a promo. I swear to God. It's like
send it to him.
Dude, I tried. I
sent it to
him. I tagged him in it. I did
like,
hashtags.
Yo, look at this.
Like, please just use this.
Oh, he remembers that night. That's funny.
Yeah, that's sick. Dude, it is a small world. Like, holy shit.
It is, man. A lot of people.
Honestly, it's just a sick community. That's what it really is.
It is. Yeah, no, the metal community is fucking awesome.
Yeah, honestly, like it's the community. It's not a small world. It's just our community is really fucking sick, dude, and I love it.
No, it's fucking
love great. The metal community.
They show signs a lot of love.
They show everybody love.
They show everyone a lot of love.
Just like everything, like the entire community is just so sick.
I feel like a lot of people also like have a lot of like metal fans have like actually like signed up for Twitch and have been like supporting the metal musicians that have been streaming on Twitch, like Jason.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Like literally, like the fans of all these like bands are just like going the extra mile for us to like stay relevant during these rough times. It's really fucking sick to see.
And like stay in touch with their fans too.
Exactly. And I feel like it's really beautiful to see.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like I've had this conversation with a few of the like people like Jason stuff, like just like it's like you're making like you're actually becoming friends with these people. Like not just seeing each other at shows and that's it. It's like you're now becoming friends with all these people. And it's like I'm meeting a lot of people that know me for booking certain bands, and it's like we've become friends now. You know, it's fucking rad. It's cool. Twitch is a cool community. It's huge, you know. It's a lot of people are on it. A lot of people are starting to stream, but I feel like a lot of people are actually joining it and signing up, which is awesome.
Yeah. It's like the only way to really do anything right now between that and Patreon. Like straight up, it's the only way to. Like, we've been hard on Patreon lately because it's the only way we can really like communicate.
See, honestly, I've been building really tight bonds with some people on Patreon. Like Dylan, Jeff, like all you guys are sick.
How's that been going since you launched it?
What's up? Oh, the Patreon. It's been going fantastic. It's been going fantastic. Like anyone who signs up, we just send them sticker packs and shit.
Right away.
They have a lot of instant access to some shit that we have.
That's rad.
But like all of our old demo files, fucking tabs, like everything is just there for everybody.
Is all your shit like tabbed out too?
Not all of it. We have a good bit. Like all the singles, most of them, like all our instrumentals. Like not every song, but we have a good bit. We're always working on the
second and third album.
It's enough to like if you sign up, it's going to take you a while to get through them to learn them all. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
for sure. No, that's good. That's awesome. So it's like they get like a sneak peek at shit before you make it public.
Yeah, we also we'll for example, we got like export of our merch being drawn. From Procreate, and like they had that like 2 months ago, and I just made that live like last week on Instagram.
Oh wow. So you definitely get a lot of cool shit.
Yeah, like we just literally anytime that we get something, we like give it to them, and they're like kind of like our back source of like critiquing as well. We'll ask their opinions and stuff, and be like, "What do you think about this? Should we change it a little bit?" And like we actually take in their thoughts, opinion ideas. A lot. Yeah.
No, that's cool because it gets
it's a nice way.
Get you more ideas as well. And see what the people like your fans like.
That's what I'm saying. I really like getting what they want, you know what I mean, and actually knowing what they want, because like there's a difference of what we think is cool and what our like people like, you know what I mean, like we're gonna do what we want to do, but at the same time we want to make shit that everybody's gonna like vibe with.
Exactly. It would kill to hear a re-recording of a song or two off Senseless Order, especially the title track. Do you guys ever think about doing some shit like that or not?
We have talked about reworking stuff, but it's just kind of like it sounds lame, but it's a weird like it's a weird thing now. Everything that's gone on. You know what I mean? So we kind of just
sure.
We kind
I feel like that's a weird thing with certain, like, I don't know. Some bands
I'd say with some circumstances at hand, I feel like that I don't want to bring stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know what I
back
mean?
up
Like,
again.
yeah.
I'd like a year ago, it would have been like, maybe, you know. Now
yeah.
It's kind of a weird
just
thing.
like,
Now it's like, nah, we're going to hard.
Yeah.
I think it's just...
this is a Band Life shirt. Like, he's asking about this shirt.
Oh, is it a band?
It's Jake Gracie. He's actually he lives near Iowa, and he always comes out to those shows at vaudeville and shit.
Oh,
this is
really?
Make Racists Afraid Again. It's got this dude getting his ass kicked.
Oh, fucking love that. That's a good shirt.
Dude, I actually did a feature on his band's track.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did it come out already?
No, not yet. He didn't even tell me the name of it yet. I just know that that piano girl Mystique is on the track too.
Oh,
it's really
I know who you're talking about.
It's really fucking cool. I will say that.
That's dope. I want to hear that.
Dude, I'm sure you've seen Jake. If you don't know who he is,
Gracie, right? You said.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
He's the man, dude.
Yeah,
he has the
always
coolest
posting
cars.
Like fucking doing rallies and shit. Like posting up with like fucking pro-choice signs and shit. I'm like, hell yeah, you know. There's very few people out there, not very few people, but like people that I know that are like out there doing the work, not just like posting,
not just
on Facebook and stuff. Yeah, he's one of those dudes. So it's cool. Boxing gloves in a pit. Dude, I want to make like this old school Amir boxing gloves.
Oh, man.
Dude.
To remember, I forgot about those.
Yeah, that's like great.
That would be funny to bring back. Throw them in the crowd. Like, there you go. Don't actually fucking punch each other, though.
Hate mosh gloves, dude.
Yeah. There we go.
I'm sitting over here like, let's get it.
Let's go.
Dude, absolutely.
Yes. What's up, Benny? Benny's here. Nice. Hell yeah. So what are Benny had a question. So what are some differences in writing and the music between the upcoming album and Vital Deprivation? Has there been any changes in a sense?
Yeah. So we've been working on an album for like most of this year.
Yeah, I figured.
And it's a lot of like VD was very like one of us, Jacob, myself, David, like all of us pretty much wrote our own songs and then like came together with them.
Okay.
And that was very different from the albums before. That was pretty much entirely Corey and Jacob. Like they were just writing, like they'd all get together and write very like cohesively. And then with VD, we all kind of like started moving away. We did so much touring that we just kind of like chilled out for a while and did our own shit, you know?
Yeah.
And so we were writing separately and then kind of coming together. So there's like a lot with that album that's kind of like I don't know, like it's very like pieced together stuff, you know what I mean? It's not as like cohesive. I feel like what we're doing now is much more like we're on the same page. You know?
Because now David's been in the band for a while.
Yeah.
You know,
we've all had time to kind of get used to each other.
Bobby have been doing Skype like screen sharing and stuff, and we'll like write like that, and like Corey's just been banging out bangers, dude. Like literally, it's like the fucking heaviest shit. Jesus.
Yeah, Corey is like
really?
he's been like the main. Corey's always been like the main writing source for signs up until video. Like everybody kind of started. Like Dave was writing shit on Guitar Pro and sending it to us. I was writing stuff from my house and sending it. And so Corey has like, you can always tell when Corey writes something because it is so like heavy. It just sounds like
Corey,
so much like Signs, like Corey, you know what I mean? Where it's like you can tell when like Dave and I dip our feet in, it's like it still sounds like Signs, but it's different. Like we have more like like maybe more melodic or whatever is going on. But anytime Corey sends something, it's just like you can just tell it's like his sound, you know what I mean?
It's his
so he's very important in that aspect.
How's it been with like transitioning the drum? I mean, well, you played drums in the beginning, didn't you?
Oh, so
what was that again?
This is a big fucking story. So like
we got time.
Yeah, we have time. So I think the band formed in like late 2014, early 2015.
Oh, okay.
And it was Corey, these two twin brothers. They haven't been involved in a long time.
Oh, all right.
And then the drummer, his name was Greg Charlie. Super cool dude. I always see him at shows in Pittsburgh still, but
cool.
he was a drummer for like almost a year of the band, and I joined playing guitar like 3 months into the band being formed, like playing. I think like the first sign show was in January of 2015.
Yeah.
And then I joined in like May playing guitar, and let's see, I was doing that for a while, and then when our drummer quit, like 7 months later, I was like, oh, I guess I'll just play drums, because we couldn't find anybody that was really like wanted to do it and like, you know, do the whole touring and everything. So
yeah, makes sense. It's hard.
So I moved from guitar to drums. I quit because at the time nobody really wanted to tour. This was like 2017, and I was with some other bands, so I was like, well, I'm just gonna use this time to tour with these other bands, because that's really what I want to do.
Yeah.
So I left to do that. A couple months later, they got a tour offer that was like too good to pass up, and they were like, "Oh, well, we want to tour," but their bassist had just quit, so they actually asked me to come back on bass.
Oh my
God. I came back just for a tour, and I ended up staying for like 2 years doing that, and then
bass.
Just in the last year, playing bass.
Yeah.
Then just in the last year, we had to find. It was like, well, should we find a new drummer, or just do this? And we were like, we're so tight knit, just the four of us. You know what I mean? It's definitely like the core.
Were you
we're just
like
a bunch of idiots, dude.
Were you stoked on moving back to drums?
Honestly, at first I was like, no, because the whole reason I joined Signs in 2015 was because I'd been playing drums in bands for like 8 years up to that point. I started when I was like 12 or 13. I was like, I want to do something different, like I want to
guitar or something.
Guitar,
and that's so funny.
Yeah, and then I just ended up playing drums all these years later.
Yeah, just like,
because I was still playing with bands and shit. I was just like, nothing was as serious as this band, really, along the way. So, but I was bummed because I had to sell so much of my gear to get back into drumming, because I sold some of my drums to afford other stuff. So it's just been this endless cycle of like, getting comfortable.
And now you got
I remember whenever you sold all your bass stuff just to fill in for the Traders tour whenever Jimmy couldn't do it.
Oh, I remember that. You
sold all your drum stuff again, and then bought bass stuff.
Well, cool,
my God!
My roommate. Well, he's not my roommate now, but Kyle. He plays bass in 156 Silence, and he used to be a drummer as well.
Get the fuck out of here.
So we were both like switching bands. Like we'd be like, oh, one of us is playing bass and drums. So like, oh, I'll let you use my drum stuff. I'll let you use my bass stuff. Back and forth to the point where like
just like borrowing each other's shit, right?
Yeah. And I sold him my kit. Like I've had the same kit for like 10 years. I sold it to him, and like all my gear to him, and then bought it back from him like 2 different times. It's just like it's been so much back and forth, but it's cool. I mean, I'm really happy with where we are now. Like, I feel like we're definitely.
We're a fucking unit right now.
Yeah,
this is it.
We're a fucking unit.
You think you guys are gonna stick to being a 4-piece?
No.
No, I don't think so. We've been looking into bass players.
Okay, you have.
I'm not gonna lie, we've pretty much settled on somebody, but it's just because of COVID. Because of COVID and everything, we're just waiting. We want to get some touring in with everybody. Anybody that might be.
Yeah, you want to see how it is on the road with each other.
Exactly.
Yeah. You don't want to jump the gun.
Like skill based. Because like scale wise, he's like phenomenal. He is like a bit on the younger side though. So
is he from like Pittsburgh?
He's from Ohio.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's not far.
Yeah. It's right next door.
We've had a lot of just back and forth with people like over the last year about bass, especially because like we were doing the 4-piece thing. We've been doing the 4-piece thing for like 2 years now, and it's very like it's just easier. It's less money. It's easier to sleep places. It's easier to drive. Like
less people.
It's just fucking and we all get along. Like 90% of the time, anyways. So it's like super easy to just like get up and go, do whatever we got to do. So it's a lot of consideration.
It is, yeah. No, I mean, you got to be smart with it when you bring.
Thanks for asking me.
Literally, I was typing LOL with arrows, and fucking Trevor beat me typing underneath it. Damn it.
Let's see a Signs of the Swarm 156 Silence tour. That'd be sick. Dude, you know what's crazy? That band, I don't know. At first, when I first started listening to them, I was like, I don't know if I like it. Like, I don't know what it was. Sometimes there's bands.
Because they're so different, dude.
That's what it is. And then I was like, let me listen to this new record again. And I did, and I was like, wow.
This like so I've been really good friends with a guitar player for fucking years now.
Dude, the first Signs shows were all with like Ryan's old band, Recollections or whatever, and like so when we were playing like all exclusively basement shows, almost every show was with Ryan's band.
Really?
So we've known them for a long time. And Dave, I mean, we used to play with in Providence too. You know?
Oh yeah, in Providence.
So we were all playing in basements together, like fucking like years ago.
Fucking jamming, dude.
Yeah. Oh yeah, 156 just got signed this Sharp Tone.
Yeah, dude, they've been working on that for a while. I was super.
Really?
They started working on when he was living with me, and I was just like, yes,
what? Damn.
You know, they deserve that shit.
They do. And Dying Wish just signed the fucking Sharp Tone too. That band's dope. I don't know if you listen to Dying Wish.
Yeah,
that band's dope.
I didn't know that though. That's
really? I didn't know that they signed either band.
Yeah, it looks like Sharp Tone's trying to break into that, I guess, style of metalcore.
From what I understand, I've heard that. Oh, I don't remember his name. The guy that runs it, like he's Sean. Yeah,
he's
like,
cool, man. Good guy.
It's kind of like a, almost like a, it's a family of Nuclear Blast, right?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Trying to get all these bands in. It's like a test. Yeah. They're a
like
really good idea.
Sharp Tone's like the freaking metalcore version of Nuclear Blast. If you want to put it that way, but yeah, they're under like the same roof. It's cool.
Yeah.
Sean Keith used to be at Sumerian for a long time.
Yeah.
He was at Sumerian, then he went and did his own, you know, he was like managing Amur. I don't think he doesn't manage Amur anymore. He was managing Amur for a long time and a few other bands, I think For Today as well. And then while working at Sumerian, and then he left Sumerian and started Sharp Tone. I think Sharp Tone's a great fucking label. I mean, dude, the bands that he signs, he has a good ear for the most part. There's been like a couple that I'm like, nah. But majority of the bands on that label, I think, are fucking solid. Yeah. And now just signing Dying Wish, now just signing 156, it's like, okay. He knows what he's doing, you know?
Yeah.
You know he has an ear.
They're one of those bands that, like, they're good on album, but live is just like, it's like fucking, imagine. You know, like fucking, night and day. Every one of those, like, you've obviously, you know, you're friends with like Kubla Khan and fucking IM and shit, dude. Where it's like they're pretty good on record, and you see them live, and it's just like, Jesus Christ.
Especially, I feel like especially IM. Like the last IM record, it's like my favorite, but I wish it sounded bigger.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
Because when
it's
you
really
see
clean.
them, it is really clean, and like I think the latest Kubla Khan record captures their sound pretty damn well. But definitely with those two bands, it's like, man, you see them live, and it's just like. Fucking sounds huge.
Yeah, and I actually saw 156 open for IM at the beginning of this year. Yeah, and it was just
okay.
It was just so fucked up. Like that whole show. That was my first time seeing 156 in a packed room. In
I miss shows.
And it was just like
I miss shows so much too.
Dude, absolutely.
Like, oh man, I can't wait. It's just like lately more so I've been thinking about it. I'm like, man, I just want to go to a show. I want to hang out with my friends. I want to get drunk with my friends. Or just like hang out. I don't even care what we do.
Dude, I just want to smoke a fat ass blunt and just be mind blown on how huge the sound is. Oh, I miss it so much.
Remember Austin, Texas?
Like, whoa,
or Houston?
We played a fest like right in the same building as fucking Kubla Khan last year, like late last year, and I just
wait, was it Masquerade?
Yeah, and I know
it was.
Like, over and
we
Dave's
combined.
just like plowing through fucking kids like this. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that was the Masquerade show because we combined Bloodletting with whatever tour Kubla Khan was on. Yeah. I forget.
Ingested, Shadow.
Ingested. Yeah. Oh, dude. Wasn't it like
Despised Icon?
It was
Despised.
Yeah,
that's it.
Despised headlining. Yes. Shadow
Monster.
of Intent.
Ingested.
Ingested.
Who else, man? Kubla Khan and someone else.
I swear, like someone like different was on there.
I know. And then the whole Bloodletting, dude. That was like the perfect spot for those tours to like.
Oh, Taking Back Sunday.
Dude, yeah, weren't they in the big room?
Oh my god, I forgot they were playing. We got
it's
to see
like,
it
what
for
is
free.
happening?
Yeah, we're walking through the back of the masquerade, and I'm like, that's a big stage. What are all these fucking? There's like 3 buses
Oh, you
outside.
didn't even realize they were playing?
They were on tour for like, I think it was something like 110 weeks.
What?
Yeah, it was like their 100 and something week of being on tour straight. They were doing a world tour, and they're all just like, "Oh, hey, what's up?" I'm like, Jesus Christ!
So you didn't know TBS was playing that night until you got there?
No, not until we like walked over there and we see like their stage and everything. We're like, "Who is that?" And I walk by and I hear that fucking song.
Is it an old one?
Yeah, I feel like I love that band, but
I love TBS. It's been a while. That's insane.
Yeah,
dude.
I'm like, oh my god,
I forget.
Because none of them look the same, you know what I mean?
No, they're all old ass guys now.
I have no idea who that is, but yeah.
Dude, it's insane. The Spies Diacon tour, Bloodletting tour, and then you got TBS, all in the same building. Just 3 different rooms, but it's like they're all next to each other pretty much. Like you just walk across. It's like a little mall. Wasn't it like Masquerade like a little shopping mall? The new spot?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
It's weird because like they got like this whole like entry thing, and why are you trying to call me right now, Jake? Oh,
Skype
like he knows what I'm
What's
doing.
He doing?
Yeah, he's posting everything for us. Like,
sweetheart.
That's so funny.
Does he want us to
Skype Jake forever?
I texted him and EJ before this. I was like, "Yeah, let's go." Oh yeah. Let me know how it goes. We'll love to watch, but I'm building Born of Osiris's lights for their show on Thursday. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, we were supposed to play that.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Well, we got the offer, but it was just so last minute, dude. Like,
oh, yeah. When is it? Is it this weekend?
It's 2 days from now.
Thursday.
Oh, Thursday. Yeah, he said Thursday. I'm fine.
Yeah.
Anyone in Chicago, go to the drive-in show for Born of Osiris.
I would totally go to that. If I was
it looks huge. The view and everything, like that would have been
probably pictures.
The best show we've ever played, if we're being honest.
Yeah, like
we just don't have merch,
like amphitheater type shit.
Yeah, you don't. Crazy. Yeah, you don't have any merch on you right now.
Well, not like a lot. We would have had to like, express
merch,
it. There was no guarantee for the show. It was basically like you can come sell merch and play, and we were like that'd be sick. Like
if it was a little bit closer.
Yeah, it's like 8 hours.
Yeah, it was like maybe if it was like Cleveland.
We would have loved to do it, but it was just so last minute and everything. Yeah. I've heard, I don't want to say anything specific, but I've heard they might be doing another one somewhere closer to us, and we're trying to get involved with that.
Okay, see it'd be closer.
Yeah, so we were like, well, maybe we'll just
have like more of a heads up.
Yeah, exactly.
Get some merch printed and shit, and not have to drive. How the fuck? You said it's 8 hours to Chicago from you? Or from Pitts?
Yeah, from Pittsburgh.
Probably.
Yeah.
It'd definitely be a hike, but it'd be fun as fuck.
Benny said he was the guy that won the 16-inch drum head in the auction a few months back. Oh, they know who you are, Benny.
Yeah, Benny, we know who you are, man. We were just talking about you.
Yeah. Benny's the man. That dude has insane vinyl collection. Did he? He got it framed?
Yeah. We did this. We did this like
it was a giveaway thing.
Yeah, well, it was what did we do? We did like 3 different heads, 3 different sizes, just like our buddy, Joey Baumgartner. He Baumgartner.
Yeah,
he does art for traders and stuff and
Yeah.
merch. He made like hand painted a bunch of these drum heads and shit. And just
with like your guy's logo on it or some shit.
Yep.
That's sick.
He's the man. He's actually
Joey's the shit, dude.
He's hooking me up with some more. We're actually going to be doing more of those here soon.
That's rad. You definitely.
I have like all these dental bills because I have to get like my oral surgery and shit. So I was like, dude, if I send you heads, can you hook me up so I can sell these? And
pay for this bullshit.
He's like, yeah, I got you. So that's.
That's so dope.
You know.
Oh man. What are I guess here's another good question I had. What are some of your like favorite video games to play? Do you have any?
I've been playing the fuck out of World of Warcraft.
Yes, you have. Apex. Yo, Apex is crossplay now. It started today.
I know the beta.
I have it.
Are like big on that. We should play, Dave.
Dude, I'm down too. I have it.
Carry all y'all.
I haven't played the new season yet, though.
Dude, it's way more fast paced than COD.
Oh, okay, good. I like fast paced shit.
Yeah, that's why I like it more than Call of Duty. I've been jumping on Call of Duty, but I just like get sniped from like impossible fucking.
Oh, dude! Right now, season 6 is broken, bro. The new rifle.
Yeah.
You get shot. You can shoot someone literally 415 meters away with no bullet drop. It's like, how do you just put this in the game, bro? And then that new AR. So this is what I found out about the new AR in Call of Duty. It's called the AS Val, right? If you unlock the 10-round mag, you can shoot through walls. No big deal. So now everybody is rocking that with snapshot grenades and running restock. So your snapshot grenades restock. And you can throw a snapshot grenade at a house with a team in it or someone in it, and you'll see where they are, and you can start shooting through the wall, and it's single shot, and you can kill them.
Jeez.
So I'm like, it was funny because I was, I play so much goddamn Call of Duty. So I don't know, it was like yesterday, the day before. It was me and my friend Nick, and I think my friend DJ, we play a lot together, and we were in a house. And we're just getting shot through the fucking wall, dude. Everywhere we ran in the house, getting shot through the fucking wall. I was like, what is happening? Is this like a hacker? This is a cheater? And then I see this video today about it, and I'm like, oh my God, dude. I don't even want to play it. I don't even want to play it now. But anyway.
I'm big on Gears of War. I've been playing
Gears of War.
That's like Gears of War. That's like the one game that I've been like nonstop on. I'm always like posting videos on my Instagram and shit, because that's absolutely my favorite game. That's like the one thing, like one game I would love to play pro at. It's like super.
Gears.
It's OG like Halo, where you get this like you have this certain weapon loadout.
Yeah, I never played
there's
Gears
no advantages.
Before. It looks sick.
We should play.
I have a lot of my friends are like, you will love it.
Game. Yeah, it's so fucking fast. It's like, it's just.
Gears 5. Yeah, Mike Caputo plays it too.
It's the best game, dude.
Which one should I get? 5?
5's, yeah. I like the older ones more, but 5 is like, it's definitely it plays the best. It's like the most well-rounded kind of thing. It's new. Yeah. So they take care of it and shit, but
exactly.
I play that. I've been playing a lot of fucking Animal Crossing. I put like, me and my girlfriend put like 500 hours in Animal Crossing since the fucking quarantine started.
So what's the point? I have never watched anyone play Animal Crossing before. What is it really? Like,
It's literally you just build an island. But it's like you have to do things in like a specific order, but you get to like you can basically do anything you want on this fucking island. It's like Sims almost, you know what I mean?
That's what I thought. It's like similar to Sims.
It's kind of that fucking like that vibe, but it's just it's so cute, dude.
It does look cute.
I come home from work at like midnight and I'm just like, oh, this is great.
This is cool. This is relaxing.
Yeah, it's nice.
Because you can put like I've seen like bands merch in it. Like you can make. Yeah, you can do that, right?
Well, my house is my one whole wall is just Left Behind merch.
I forgot they made they had merch.
Yeah, they have like shirts and shit for that game. It's insane.
Man. What the fuck?
I just started playing Breath of the Wild too.
Breath of the Wild.
It's the new Zelda game.
Oh, okay.
For Switch as well.
It's for Switch.
So that's yeah.
Damn, I didn't even know that.
But anytime I come home, I'm pretty much just always on Gears. It's just so good.
The Zelda game. I didn't realize that's what I just knew. I just refer to Zelda as Zelda. So it's just the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Yeah. I have Switch. I haven't touched my Switch in a minute.
Bless you.
Bless you, David.
Oh, the demons are leaving me.
The demons are leaving me.
Wait, I just saw Mike said he can't play Gears 1 anymore. Why not? They have
Gears
that.
5.
Oh, they have like a fucking.
Makes me look better than I actually.
They like remade the first one and put it out for Xbox.
Oh,
but I don't know if you can get it on. Yeah, Ultimate Edition. Yeah, I don't know if you can
get it on
PC or what.
But... it's not on. Probably not on PC.
Yeah, probably not. Well,
yeah, because I have PS4. I have obviously my PC and Switch.
Yeah, you can play 5 on PC now. My buddies, Kyle, actually, we've been playing.
You can play it on PC.
But.
Well, that's right. Do the other guys play video games at all?
Yeah.
Corey plays like RuneScape and like.
Oh, he plays that.
Minecraft,
yeah.
I was on a
like what's that like car game where he hits the soccer balls around? He
plays Rocket League. So is that much. Rocket League?
I think so. He plays that so much.
James McHenry says hi.
I love James.
I love James too.
James is a fucking man.
So he's a 9. Yeah, he loves all this. Like, I love fucking Minecraft with friends is so sick because it's just like
I've never
just
touched
infinite.
Minecraft.
I just started this year. I'm like 10 years late on it, but it is like it's so good. You just pop in and start fucking building your house, and you can do all this. They're like building mansions and shit. All of our buddies are making like this town, and
that's what I've seen. Jason from Ingested been streaming it a lot.
Yeah,
he's been doing it. He's doing it today. Corey would be a RuneScape guy.
Jacob's big on League of Legends and like PC games. And shit.
Okay.
Yeah, he likes that kind of stuff.
He's into that.
He actually has. We have a Discord for our band. He plays on Patreon, like with our patrons and shit like that.
That's fucking dope. And you guys have a Discord too for the Patreon, right?
Yeah, but that's only for. Yeah, that's only for them.
It's only for that. Not open to the public.
We were talking about doing one, but like none of us, I mean, we are now, but just this last like month, we have just really like gotten all of our fucking ducks in a row with streaming and everything where we can like.
It's a lot of work.
Just hop on and bullshit, and it is a lot of work.
It is, dude. It really is. Like I had an iMac before I bought the PC, and I sold my iMac to get the PC because trying to stream on a fucking Mac was just not cutting it. It wasn't cutting it.
Dave and I are both.
Yeah, that's my life.
It was annoying. I mean, I had to spend more money than what I sold the iMac for, but I mean, in the long run, I mean, the thing runs good, and I'm happy with it. It's the stream's working, so that's all that matters.
Yeah. Dude, if I could go back to like 2 years ago when I got the Mac Mini, I would totally have got a PC.
Really?
But at the time, I was like, man, I just want something that I know can handle music, can do video work. Like, it's it's not super expensive. I was like, I'll just fucking put it on my credit card. Let's go.
Yeah. Put it on the credit card.
Put it on the card. Let's go. But I would totally go back and get a PC now because just like it's so easy, like so much easier to share shit between systems and all that,
And it's easier, I feel like, to upgrade shit.
Use Garage.
Use Garage.
Logic Pro.
Dude, I use GarageBand to make beats on my phone all the time.
Do you really?
Dude, if we're on planes, like if we're on flights, I just sit and make little drum beats. Like,
that's fucking awesome.
It's genius. It's so good. It's like free too.
Yeah, it's free. Awesome. It comes with it.
Yeah,
which is dope.
This old band I was in, we used to sit and fucking make raps on tour. We would just sit like whoever wasn't driving, we'd put like a big blanket over all of us and like block out all the outside sound and just have our phone in the middle and just fucking take turns rapping into the fucking phone.
So you can rap?
Well, yeah, it'll record audio and then double the beats and shit too, so you can. Oh wait, I can rap? No.
Yeah, no. Oh, you're okay. You would make beats.
I'm on like 2 songs that with my friends have done, but yeah, I usually just make the beats.
You make the beats, okay.
Yeah.
David, can you rap?
Huh?
Can you rap?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
No,
me neither.
I'm actually making a mixtape. It's gonna be like 4 songs, and like some of the songs are pretty fucking hard.
What?
I don't fuck with that shit. It was actually really good. He showed me a beat one day. I was like, damn, this is hard.
I gotta hear that.
Yeah.
When is that?
Like literally, like it's definitely extra, but like I'm just doing it just because like I'm showing how easy it truly is, because like it's like literally no effort whatsoever.
I love that.
Because I'm just like and then like I just change a couple tones around, and then it just like sounds exactly what people want to do, and like people are trying to fuck themselves up trying to do it.
Yeah,
exerting themselves and shit.
So somewhere on the internet there's a video of me like just absolutely baked and trashed out of my mind trying to rap to this beat my buddy's made in my attic.
Oh god, I need to find this.
It's just the worst. That's the only proof of me trying to rap that exists anywhere.
Yeah.
So
there's nothing.
If you're feeling up to it, you can go digging for that in the bowels of the internet.
Someone go dig for that video right now.
Please, no.
Find it.
I think
no hints.
Corey has it.
Bobby's the next Tupac.
Dylan says. Oh my god. When did you guys? I guess when did you guys first meet like Jake Short, your manager, and like EJ? I figured you met Jake before EJ, right?
I've known Jake for fucking
You
years.
guys go back, right?
Yeah, like me and him have been boys for fucking years, just through going to shows together, and
Oh, okay.
it's like,
so you're on that, yeah.
Because like he was like really involved with the local scene a lot, and like I went to shows a lot, obviously. So like I met him through that, and we became friends.
That's
they were with EJ before
you,
I was in the band and everything, yeah. But I met EJ
like when you
like
joined?
on tour, whenever he was on tour with Lorna Shore, but I believe I met him because in Providence played a show.
Oh, okay.
Jacob has technically been our manager since the band started. He's been with us since I joined the band. But we didn't really like when we first started. We didn't have music out really. We didn't really like need a manager, so he wasn't super involved until it was like 2 years into me being in the band, like a year and a half. He was like, hey, he got picked up by EJ. So he started working for EJ.
Okay.
And since he was managing us, he basically convinced EJ, well, not convinced, but they worked it out so that EJ was picking us up through Jacob, basically. Yeah.
Okay.
So we kind of got to move with him, which was just really nice. And
that's dope.
And DJ's great because we can just send him a message and it's like in 5 minutes we have an answer for whatever it is, you know what I mean?
Quick.
Like we'll be like hitting people up, like trying to figure shit out, and it's just like at EJ, what's this? And he's like, oh, I got you.
Yeah, here you go. Got you there.
Yeah,
it's fine. So I remember when Jake first showed me you guys, I was like, yeah, I'm into it. It's cool. And it was more so, he would show me like new stuff, and I was like, okay. And then Eric hit me up. Eric Uniquely, R.I.P. the man. He was like, yo, Dan, you need to book the band. And I was like, he's like, this is it. I'm like, okay, let's do it. Let's give it up. So there's sometimes like, because I liked the older stuff, but then, I mean, I think Vital's definitely your best shit to date, in my opinion.
Yeah.
For sure. The record
it was very sick. Census was all, pretty much all Corey, just like, that there is so much fucking history behind that album, just really? Dumb shit that Corey had to deal with. I think they tracked that whole album 2 different times in 2 different people's basements. It's very obviously you can tell the production is super cheap. It's just fucking program drum. You know what I mean? Very. So for what it was, for us to be able to get a deal out of that was that speaks a lot to Eric. For believing in this, you know what I mean? Because he fucking him and Jacob, actually, our guitar player, used to talk on the phone and fucking play World of Warcraft and shit together.
Oh wow, really?
And that's kind of how we got
oh, I didn't know that.
Super in with them. Yeah,
no fucking way.
So it's right after they hit us up.
Yeah.
That they started talking all the time, and he really took care of us after that.
Yeah, it was always when I was at the label, a lot of people were always like, why are you signing this stuff? Because the label was always known for just death metal, straight up death metal, or tech death. And then he signs tons of this one before I was a part of the label, before I got hired at the label, and then he signed Brand of Sacrifice. Eric was the one that found Brand of Sacrifice. He was the one. Even I'm pretty sure Humanity's Last Breath too. A lot of people would always be like, who's signing this stuff? It's yo, it's fucking Eric, bro. It's Eric Deeds of Flesh, bro. He likes this shit. You know what I'm saying? He is, for a dude that's old school death metal and staying up with the times, I guess you could say.
Realistically,
on it.
To think even after he's passed away, he has pretty much paved this way of the next wave of up and coming deathcore bands. You know what I mean?
Big time.
There's so many, pretty much all these bands that we have toured with, half the bands we've toured with in the last 3 years since David joined the band have been with either
Unique
bands that work with Unique or EJ or something.
Yeah, exactly.
And he signed all these bands, so it's really cool. Cool. I mean, we've toured with Brand of Sacrifice 4 times and ingested 4 times.
You brought Brand of Sacrifice on their first tour.
Yeah,
and then the
next tour was some slaughter.
They just
crazy shit, dude. Yeah, it just happens with some bands. It just certain thing, sometimes a band will form and come out the gate with a record and it just takes off. Sometimes it takes a band 2, 3 records or 4 records, and then it takes off.
When we got the offer with Unique, it was fucking, you know, they had, at the time we were like, who did they have? They had Rings of Saturn like not too long before them, Fallujah not too long before them.
A lot of bangers.
I think like Defeated Sanity or something, maybe some.
No, not
just,
them. But like, they had
just
a
some
lot,
like ridiculous bands. Yeah, and we were like, holy shit!
And
like we have to try to
came
keep
in.
up with these fucking bands.
Yeah.
Like, you know, and
yeah, it's crazy, man.
But yeah, Dave's known Jacob forever. Like I was saying, Jacob.
Yeah. Let's go back to that.
We worked with him from the beginning, and he picked us up. When I was younger, I met him probably like 7 or 8 years ago, and I was just like, I'm just some douchebag kid from like the middle, like the woods in West Virginia. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I'm coming out to these shows, playing with like my shitty metalcore bands, like getting cool guyed by all like the local Pittsburgh hardcore dudes. So for the longest time, I was like, oh, like I don't know about this dude and this scene and everything. And once I got in Signs, it was like, oh, okay. Like it was me. Cool. You know what I mean? Like it was me being not these other people.
That's how it always is for the most part.
Yeah, pretty much. You know? It's just like, you gotta get comfortable and shit. But yeah, so he's been with us since the band started, pretty much. And same with DJ.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's rad. They're both great people. Jake is the nicest fucking dude I think I've ever met. EJ is absolutely
literally
ridiculous.
Jake's the reason why I'm even in Signs.
Oh yeah. I remember when he showed me in Providence, and it was like, one of your guys' songs, and then this other band, I can't remember who it was, and he's like,
Delusions of Grandeur.
Yeah,
I know. I'm sure I know exactly.
I think yeah,
picture with fucking Dan Watson.
Oh yeah, that song.
And it was like me, EJ, and Jake up in a group text, and I was like, no, this guy's David guy, man. Like that's it right there. Tell him to take him on the road. And it was just like, and I remember, then I saw you with the band, and I remember texting them both. I'm like, they need him. Tell the guys to pick him. Dave
was our the first person we reached out to. We reached out to a couple people because we didn't know who, you know, it was 11 days until we had to leave for that tour.
Less than fucking 2 weeks.
And there were like 2 people that actually came through. It was like one dude that we didn't want to work with, but it was basically like, we'll do it to have to do that, you know, to get to do this tour.
Yeah.
And then Dave was like, I'll do it. I'll fucking quit my job and show up tomorrow.
Where were you working? Where were you working?
I was a foreman for a welding company.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I literally...
He was doing really well before I came in and fucked up his life. I was like, hey, drop everything and
quit all that shit.
The world, yeah.
Let's go, man.
But yeah, I mean,
like I remember getting the text message, dude. Like fucking Jake was just like,
Did Jake hit you up first?
Go on? Huh?
Was Jake the one that hit you up first?
Yeah, he hit me up while I was at work. I was sitting there and I was smoking a cigarette, super pissed off at my boss because he gave me the wrong blueprint. And I was building a project that was already built. And like I was like mad pissed because I wasted like 6 hours of my day. And I'm sitting there, I'm just smoking a cigarette, and I get a text message from Jake being like, hey, you want to tour with Ingested? And I was like, bet.
Yeah, all right. I quit this shit right now. Fuck this guy.
And then like I was like, give me the info, and then he was like, well, you'd be filling in for Signs, and I was like, I only know like one song by them, and I was like
actually know
that was fucking Milestone Prophets.
Yeah,
that was the only song I knew by you guys at that time, and I didn't even know you guys released new shit.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Completely honest. Like, I didn't even know. So like I had to like learn all this shit. I never did highs really. So like I had to learn how to do highs.
It's crazy to see even that like our most viewed video of you on our YouTube is the Coward's Deathbed video. It has like 100,000 something views now. But to hear you from that video, which is over 2 years old now, to now is like insane. Because I mean, like you said, you know, you were kind of having to like learn to keep up, like to match the sound, like you're just filling in on our tour, you know, so you kind of have to like match that.
Have to mimic it in a sense.
Yeah.
A little
and so
bit.
now it's like it's just fucking, you're comfortable. Like, it's night and day. I would love to see like I mean, it would be lame to do that song again, but like to see an actual just like side
Do it
by side,
now.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, to
It'd be
compare.
unreal. Because it's
Yeah,
crazy.
just to
People
see what
comment
it
on it.
sounds
They're
like
like, yo,
now.
this is crazy. You know, this guy's so good. And I'm like, you have no
Yeah,
idea.
you gotta
Like,
hear
go listen to anything else basically since then. It's like just better and better.
Oh yeah.
Even from Vital to like the new stuff we're working on.
Dude, the new
Your
song
voice is
blew me
Literally, there's
away.
times where
unreal.
like I fucking listen to it and I'm like, yo, that's
I
me.
texted you. I was like, "How do you
Yeah.
do this?" I'm like, "How are you doing this? How does, especially your ass?" I'm like, "How does David do this, bro? It's full. How is he doing this?" But it's sick, especially the new song. I can't wait for people to hear it and for people to see the video because I think it's done so well and the songs were written so well and plus it sounds great. It just it's just
so
like
perfect.
Everything.
I want to give a shout out to
Yes.
Christian D.
Please, yes,
for
he's the man.
knocking that mix out the fucking window.
Yeah,
like
between him and Shane.
Christian from Cryptopsy, man, the fucking man, bro.
So Shane is he's local to us. He's
Did he
fucking
track?
he plays in a band called Contentment from Pittsburgh.
Okay.
He's been like he's like kind of like the go-to hardcore guy or in like our area.
Yeah, can I
Dave's
just say
worked with
something?
him.
I've been friends with this guy since I was in literally high school.
Jeez.
Yeah.
I like
Long
literally like I was best friends with his vocalist of his band way back in the day.
Yeah.
Like, and I'd always like sit around. They were like a different kind of metal. Like they were like Cannibal Corpse metal. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. So yeah, like some straight up.
Yeah,
metal.
like it was like some straight, just like metal. You know
Some
what I mean?
real-
Like, but it was
yeah.
really fucking cool. Their band was called Mutilist.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but
So you've
they're
known him
really
since
cool.
then.
Yeah, and then like he started getting into recording, and then we just like grew together. And then he's my go-to guy for everything now. All my features.
Wow.
We go there for signed stuff now. He's just a very solid sound engineer.
It's
dope.
cool. I mean, we've always wanted to work with him. I've done some drum videos with him, and like when we did VD, it was like we went to this big studio in York, which is really cool. You know what I mean? It's cool to get that experience and everything. But it's just realistically, it was way more than we needed.
Yeah,
because like this is. Yeah, it's like, because we're showing up to this dude's house, knocking out a song in fucking like a day,
literally,
tracking and everything. It's an hour away from us. And then 2 days later, we have a mix. A week later, we have a video,
Holy
like.
Shit. Was it that quick?
With 2 weeks from the time we got the fucking song tracked to the time like we got our video back pretty much. And
that's incredible.
It's just super comfortable and it's the best, sounding music
we've
done.
Like literally, like in all aspects of this single, this has been the easiest and the most fast-paced like production
you've ever had
possible. And it's just such high tier that it like honestly blows my mind, to be completely honest, because I'm like there's times where like I'm watching this shit, I'm watching the video and like I'm hearing it and I'm just like, dude, like I'm putting it side by side to like bands that I listen to. I'm like, yo, this mix like fucking like it's whoa.
It sounds big. It's so crisp. Like his
it's just crazy.
You hear everything so clear.
Yeah, just with everything really came together. It's kind of nice. We're starting to get into this groove of like we're finding our team. You know what I mean? Like we've been a band for 5 years, and like every time we've gotten to a point of like being comfortable, something changes, something, so it's like we have our guys, we have fucking, Travis, dude, our guy that tours with us, Travis, you might know him because he's from Texas.
I know you're talking about.
Dude, he fucking, his like Instagram handles like Travis_Sots.
Like, he deserves that title. Though.
Yeah, he's like just as important as we are. But so we have like him, we're getting, Shane's like our go-to guy. Crew. Eric's like it's just kind of nice to have this like you need something, you go to this person, not we have to search for these people, like what are we looking for? It's like that's our guy.
The signs
that's even building those kind of relationships even with our like merch designers as well.
It's the first time we've just been like comfortable, I guess, like
no, it's great. I'm stoked on it. When I heard that you went to Christensen, I was just like, yes, go to him. That's perfect. I'm like, fuck yeah. And then you show me the song. I was like, oh my God. It's amazing. Because he did the new Ingested record, and he made that shit sound so good.
Yes, he did.
That is the best sounding Ingested record. And
his work on the Shadow of Intent album is what really sold me.
Too.
That was really convincing. That was the selling point for me. Just because, like, in our new stuff, like, we started adapting some more layers to stuff to kind of get that big sound. And he really captured that for Shadow of Intent. And we felt like it would have been like a good element to have under his belt whenever he was taking on our project. Just because we're adapting a lot of layers to build the atmosphere going on.
Yeah. This new stuff, it's like we did it a lot with the first album. The first album was like nonstop atmosphere. Like Corey did pretty much all that. The second one had it like in the breakdowns. The last one was like we were trying to do this, like create a like a story almost. Like not so much a concept album, but just like a feeling through the album.
I got you.
And then this is very like, just there's like this constant fucking layers of like atmosphere and shit in this song. So we were like, we really want to bring that out. That's one thing that we've always like tried to do, but it's kind of slacked. You know what I mean? It's just not really like been there. And now it's really coming out. Yeah, like
What's his studio called again? It's on
the Grid.
The Grid.
Montreal. I think it's the Grid MTL on
on Instagram.
Yeah.
I was trying to find it for
but he is
which producer? Oh yeah, Christian Donaldson.
Yes.
That's who we're talking about, Mike.
I'll give you a link, Mike, to his studio.
Hell yeah.
Right there. Dude, I mean, when I heard the Ingested record, I was like, damn, man, he's getting better and better.
Yeah, we got a mix back in 2 days. And then
he's quick.
It was like a week of notes, and then it was done.
See, like, I really appreciate him too, because he changed his setup around, and then he was like doing another mix, and he was like, "Yo, I can make the sign song sound that much better."
Yeah.
And he reprocessed our entire song, re-rendered it, and updated it, and it was like, "Hey, I did some little detail shit. Check this out." You know what I mean? And it literally just made it that much better. You know what I mean? I really like the enthusiasm. I like the enthusiasm behind his work. I really do.
You can tell he puts a lot into it.
That's what I'm saying. I really like whenever people you could tell they want to work on something.
It's their job.
You know what I mean?
Like, I do this as like a path. Like, this is my job. Like,
that's his passion. That's what he loves doing.
I just really like that energy, man. I really love that energy.
That's what you want. I feel like you guys have definitely, the team like surrounding the band is like pretty much, now you got him, your guys. It's like, it's pretty fucking solidified, which is sick. It's me personally, I love working with you guys. I mean, you guys have been the easiest fucking band.
Yeah, man.
More so when David came in the band, but I'll throw that out there. But also just getting to know you guys over the year, last few years and shit like that. It's been awesome. I mean, there was a lot of shit planned. We have planned coming up and so on and ideas.
Whenever I fucked up what city I was in, jeez.
Oh my god, dude, that was the funniest shit ever. David's like, "Yo, can you find me some, get us some weed?" I'm like, "Yeah, let me contact a couple friends." So I barely smoke, right? So I'm like, "Yeah, let me ask a couple people I think I know that know somebody." So we got it. This fool smokes his brains out like no other. And he's on stage like, "What's up, Houston?" And then we all kind of like, that thing happens. That happens sometimes.
Yeah. Oh.
And then he said it a second time.
Oh.
And then he said it a third time.
Oh.
Was it 4 times? I think you said Houston, bro. And then the security guard that come and take it live just comes out the side. What did it say? We're in Austin?
Yeah, it was a big sign. Yeah.
We were all crying, dude.
Dude, no, he walked out. He literally walked out with a big piece of paper, flipping us off.
Yeah.
Fucking middle finger in the air, and just slaps it down and just fucking flipping us off for like 30 seconds. And I was like, okay. Yeah.
No, but I thought I was going by the flyer and I wasn't really paying attention where I was at.
Yeah, the date.
It was kind of like an autopilot moment, but
it's all right. It happens.
Snoop Dogg played himself. No!
Everyone.
Like 4 or 5 times.
Oh yeah, like this wasn't like a new spot for the band.
I played there, like fucking.
Oh god!
I read the tour pass wrong because I didn't have my glasses on.
It's that's the best. One of the best venues. One of the best. Like
I'm
glad they're still staying open.
Yeah, I know. They have a really good landlord. Their landlord's
their entire team over there is really sick.
Very tight knit.
They're all very helpful and everything. They're awesome.
Oh yeah. Every time I would go there, they're always so welcoming.
Except
to everybody.
Fucking, like weird roaches.
I know. It's Texas.
It's crickets.
They're like crickets.
That was?
Yeah. Crickets there,
dude. It's Texas, man.
Like, yeah, it's just
that's
like
all I could say.
It's like really weird, but it's not like it's not a problem. It's just like, oh, I'm taking a shit and there's fucking.
Well,
the fuck is that?
I fell asleep on the one couch in the back, and I woke up with like 5 of them inside like my clothing.
No,
like that's why I'm kind of traumatized about that. But
yeah, I would be too. I'm not a fan of insects.
My shit off,
stripping naked.
Yeah, like I was like spazzing. There's like people like looking at me like, what the fuck?
It's not like Come and Take is not a dirty venue either. Like it's pretty fucking clean venue
just
for the most part.
Crickets.
It's just Texas, man. They get in. It's
the first time we went there. I went to that fucking taco. I think we were there with Ingested, and we all went to that taco place right across the street, and fucking. Everybody shit their pants for like 2 days straight.
Oh my god!
Yeah. Isn't that the time where everybody shit themselves?
Yeah. But like that's I joke about that with like Sean from Ingested all the time. Just like remember that time Signs brand?
Yeah, you see this?
And I'll share a blunt, and then basically the next day we all found out there was a pandemic.
Ben had a respiratory infection.
Dude, he did. No, that was like we were all super fucking sick. We all like thought we had COVID.
That was bad.
Right before that, we played in Greensboro. Or something like that. We played somewhere, and we all were like, the next day, we got sick. There's this fucking video that Dylan, actually, Stay Golden, has posted of us, and it was like, what did he say? He was like, oh, I bet all you guys do on tour is party and fucking do drugs. And it was a video of all of us just like in jackets, curled up on the floor, fucking like 10
dying.
People in the tour package dying. Oh man, God. I've never felt like that in my life.
Which tour was that? Shadow of Intent tour?
Yeah,
is it referring to?
I got COVID this year.
I remember,
May, on like near my birthday, and I felt more sick back then than I did when I had COVID. Like whatever we had, dude, was so
dude. That
bad.
was miserable. I remember whenever I got sick in Europe, that was fucking miserable, dude.
You got sick on like the second day, and you were sick for like 2 weeks.
Oh my god!
I was fucking pissed.
Second day of the Euro tour.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Shit, man.
Something like that.
Any motherfucker that tours Europe, bring a fucking windbreaker, 100%, no matter what time of year.
Yeah, for real.
Oh my god.
I mean, we all made it. Nobody died from that.
Yeah, nobody died, so that's good.
If you did have COVID, then fucking. Congrats, stayed strong.
Yep, sick in Europe. Fucking wasn't Dylan sick? Dylan, weren't you sick on that Euro tour? I think I heard about that.
I think that's just part of traveling.
Yeah, I mean it is.
You fucking your body.
And then your sleep schedule's all fucked up.
Unless you visit Taka, dude. If you visit Taka, you're just fucked.
Oh, dude, no. We went to Europe.
Where?
It's this guy in Japan.
He owns a club.
Oh god, this dude owns a nightclub, right? And he's like, hey, come on out, hit us up on Instagram, and they were like, we know this guy, he lets people come out like for treats you as VIPs, and we're like, fuck, we're just like some douchebags from Pittsburgh, like sure, we'll go check this out, we've never done anything like this. And we get there, this just like he's like, come on in, and just fucking bottles and bottles and bottles of fucking shots. We were like, hey, do you know where we can get some cigarettes? And like people just started like giving us their packs of cigarettes, and like went down to the fucking quarter.
Yeah, they like sent people to the store to buy us cigarettes. Fucking they bought us like sushi.
Yeah.
And fuck us like literally like trays, like huge
big trays
had
of
like
sushi.
fucking literally hired like what was it, Louis Vuitton models to fucking like just sit there and hang out with us. It was kind of fucking weird, dude.
It was weird,
but it was cool. I made some sick friends. Like I have a friend that lives in California and she does modeling and shit, and fucking I made really good friends with her. She's an awesome person.
That's so tight.
And, well, Dave, I'm sorry, the reason we brought this up is because David almost fucking died.
What?
Oh yeah.
Because after like the first night we went out there, it was like the day before our first show in Japan.
Yeah.
And we all came back like pretty early, and Dave was out. Or I think I came back pretty early or something. But Dave was out hella late with Corey. Came back in the morning. Fucking killed like a whole fucking bottle of fucking Moe.
What is it? Moe?
What the fuck is that?
What is that?
I have a picture. I don't remember what it is.
Is it just something they drink over there?
Like
a specific
I'm not even sure
liquor?
to be honest. Because
no,
like,
champagne.
Okay, it's champagne.
Like fucking all this shit. They had all these bottles. Like
we ended up running into Jaden from fucking Cider.
Siler.
What?
Yeah, he was there.
Jaden
He's chilling
was
at that
there.
fucking club.
Wow.
In Japan, we were like,
What?
What's up, dude?
Fuck? Wait, was Siler over there too?
It was
No,
just him.
he was.
He was producing a record.
Okay.
Yeah, and we were like, we're sitting there and we're bullshitting. We're like, oh, this guy's fucking American. You know, we're talking. He's like, oh, my name's this. And he's like, you guys must be in a band. We're like, yeah. He's like, oh, I'm in a band. And I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it was like
right before
that was a small world situation.
That is literally
that was
a very small world situation.
That was
a year
very
before
small
that, we
world.
bumped into their drummer. Or not even a year, like fucking 4 months before that, we bumped into their drummer.
Yeah, because
Tennessee was bartender.
Oh, okay.
Cody Ash, yeah, in Tennessee. He was a fucking bartender. And then
Tennessee?
Like, yeah, Tennessee.
Wow.
And,
no, that's a Blind Tiger.
Yeah, wasn't that Tennessee or
Kentucky? No, North Carolina. And yeah.
Maybe
Blind Tiger. I think I'm pretty. Yeah, no, isn't Blind Tiger? Yeah, it's in North Carolina, isn't it?
It's that club that's next to the strip club.
Yeah,
it's
but
one to the left and then the strip club's to the right.
It was a different one. The Blind Tiger is in North Carolina, but this was like the something else tiger. It's not the Blind.
Okay.
I swear it was the Blind Tiger.
Well, because we were coming back from the West Coast, so I know we wouldn't have went to North Carolina because that would have passed us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We were those routing days. But anyways.
Well, regardless, yeah.
Yeah, this dude's fucking.
You ran into their drummer.
Well, we run into their drummer, and then we run into him in Japan, and he like fucking calls his like FaceTimes Cody, their drummer, and he's like, "Look who it is." We're like, "No fucking way."
Fuck. That is
a small world, dude.
That's like a very small world situation right there.
Yeah, but then we got super duper trashed. Me and Corey,
how did you feel
whenever I drink.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I was literally puking until minutes before getting on stage, and then we still crushed it. So.
We woke up at like 9 a.m. We had to be out of our room to get like to load in for our first day in Japan, sound check and everything at like 1 p.m. And it's fucking from like 7 a.m. all the way up until our set, basically. Yeah. David was in the shower, which is like the tiny in Japan. The showers are like
small shit.
He's just like on the floor, curled up, fucking puking, like in the shower, water. Insane, dude. God. I've never seen anybody so sick. Like I thought you got drugged at first, dude.
Thought you got roofied or some shit.
Like, I was I kind of just I learned my lesson. Never do that again.
Yeah, cannot do that again.
No, that was like the first time that ever happened because I really don't drink. I'm not a big drinker.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever drank with you. It's just I always see you like
That's
smoking.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying,
but
man.
you can't really smoke over there, you know. I mean, you can, but it's illegal. You got to be really careful.
You got to be very careful.
Like, yeah, fucking. I always get plugged up with weed out there, but fucking like it's just
fucking everywhere, bro.
I just can't be burning up like how I do at home.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
We'll have a drink.
And then like alcohol is so common there, like just like they bring you beers instead of water, and it's just like all right, like okay, let's go, I guess. And it's just like after the one, it's just like Corey looks at me, he's like, "We're getting whiskey."
Going from beer to whiskey and.
Yeah,
and then
just downhill from there.
And Corey just stumbling into the hotel afterwards.
Oh yeah, those nights. I haven't been that. I barely been drunk. I gotten drunk like twice during the pandemic, which is crazy.
Dude, I haven't drank since Japan. In Japan.
Jeez, yeah. Yeah. I don't drink it. I'm a social drinker. I don't drink at home.
Like, yeah, see, like I haven't
I'm not into that.
Socially drank or anything. I just stay away from the stuff.
I literally have a bottle of Tito's vodka in my fridge that I bought in March.
So white girl, dude.
I know, I'm very white girl when it comes to drinks, but it's literally pretty much full, and I just don't touch it. My girlfriend's like, "Are you ever gonna drink that?" I'm like, whenever someone comes over and hangs out. Some shit, bro.
Like, not gonna be
the first show back, and I'm going to a show. I'm gonna take it with me. Or like
you should do a drunken DeFonce stream where you just get obliterated
and just go on my rants.
Oh yeah, you should totally do that.
I can't do it. It'll happen soon enough. Not yet. Has to be the right time. I have to want to do that.
When Dave was like taking over on vocals for a band, it was like every other day. It was like a screenshot from somebody who was just posted a view of fucking like ripping on ripping on
something or someone via Twitter.
Yeah, dude,
I've calmed down. Now it's all fuck Trump and fuck it.
No, yeah.
It's all that right now.
Absolutely riding that way.
Drunk DeFonce rants. Yep. And
I just say, make sure you guys go out and vote.
Yes, go fucking vote. I made sure to register. My shit's ready for that shit.
No matter what you believe in, just fucking do it.
Just go do it.
You'll regret it if you don't.
And don't vote third party. It ain't gonna fucking matter.
Unfortunately, you're right.
Unfortunately, it's not gonna matter. Sorry, everybody. I would love for it to matter, but it's not going to matter.
Where we live in.
Yeah. So, David, it was the other question from Benny. Did you feel any sort of pressure when you joined the band? Like from fans and stuff? Did you have?
Honestly, I really did because CJ really had like a cult following kind of. Like it was really tough because there was a lot of internet trolls like just waiting for me not to be good. Yep. You know what I mean? But then like it's like like I said before, I only had like 11 days to learn the stuff to go on tour with them, and I really wasn't familiar with their music. Yeah. And I think I came out the gate pretty strong.
You blew me away in Oklahoma when I first saw you guys in Tulsa.
Like
I was just I
feel like that like whenever I did it, it was really good, but like I felt like it was only that good because I felt that pressure, so I'm grateful for it.
Yeah, it made you.
Yourself, honestly, like it helped me grow into the position because like if I would have undermined it, then who knows, they may not have wanted me to do it full time. You know what I mean? And like there was like a lot of pressure in many different directions. There was a pressure of me wanting the position full time. Mm-hmm. There was pressure of me satisfying their fans with a specific
sound.
The
first show, it's not to cut you off, but the first show, man, when we fucking it was at the end. It was at the end
Nashville.
It was the first show we played with you.
That was the first one.
We only had time to learn like a full 5 songs, and we were headlining that show because it was like right before we were opening for Injustice. So we only needed 5 songs for the tour.
For the tour,
that routing was fucking headlining, so we were like, shit. So we show up, and all these people. We didn't say anything because everything was so fresh, and it was just like
so last minute.
And people were like, there are people literally walking up to David, being like, "Yo, CJ," all this shit,
No way.
And then we come out, and it's just fucking. We come out and rip it, and dude. That was one of my favorite shows we ever did.
A lot of people thought I was Jimmy too for a while.
Tall, skinny, like fucking.
I mean,
tattoos. You get that fucking.
The people,
that stereotype.
Oh man, were you a nervous wreck at that first show, David?
Honestly, dude, fucking, I was shitting my pants because like we're showing up, like people are just like showing up, giving them a bunch of fucking presents and shit, and like I'm just like, what the fuck is going on?
What is happening?
Because like this was like a whole new world to me. I never toured like for real before. Like that was my first. That was my first day on tour, like ever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like legitimately, like I was shitting my pants.
I would have been too, man. Especially that spot.
Because like at the same time, like I only got to practice with them like maybe like 1 or 2 days.
2 days before we left for tour.
Oh my God, dude.
Yeah, like you could only imagine how much pressure that is. People prepare for months for tours, and I literally had 11 days to learn the material, and then only 2 practices, and then a headliner show.
Yeah, right off the rip, just a headlining show. It couldn't have been opening.
Yeah, it was. It was really stressful. I will say that.
When did you start feeling more comfortable?
I honestly didn't feel comfortable until.
Was it like Devastation, maybe?
Not even.
After?
I'd say Bloodletting tour, whenever we toured with Disentomb.
Disentomb tour? Really?
I'd say that's whenever I got comfortable. Whenever
that was like the first time you were officially in the band.
That's when it was like announced. Out. It was just like it was like my tomb, like my headstone was starting with the band with them. You know what I mean? Just like doing like the first 2 albums and everything, and we were starting to like get our feet more like just like more into touring.
For sure.
And like we were starting to get into the like, oh, we're gonna start touring full-time deal, and like
she was really moving.
It
really was.
Like whenever I got like fully confident as being the vocalist for the band. Still to this day, I still have like some anxiety about it, just because like
before going on stage.
Yeah, like I'm thinking about like how we were supposed to like play like the Born of Osiris show, and
which that would have been wild. That's
and like literally like I remember like just literally going to their shows whenever like I was like 15. 16,
dude,
you know what I mean? Whenever and being like, dude, like holy fuck, these guys are breaking ground on a whole genre. You know what I mean?
They
and
did,
like
completely.
And then like literally like fucking like, oh, you might be playing with these guys. Like I'm like shitting my pants. You know what I mean?
On a different type of show too, nonetheless.
Yeah,
like,
that's
this
what
is
I'm saying.
A drive-in show. There's gonna be like a shit in their hometown. It's like that's
caliber
a lot of pressure there too.
I
feel like for a whole band
like
as well.
that's just like some background anxiety that I deal with. It's just like we keep growing as a band, and it's like every time I get comfortable, it's like we're exceeding that comfortability and then growing into something bigger. And it's just like, so it's like always something new that like just like kind of makes me just on my toes, I guess.
So you're kind of always on your toes in a sense.
I've been really comfortable with this band for a long time, so I don't really have to stress too much about like being like anxious before a show or something like that, because it's just like it's kind of just is what it is. You know what I mean?
And you've played everything in the band besides vocals.
Dude, honestly, like fucking doing vocals, man, that shit.
Oh man, I don't know how any vocalist does it. Honestly, I'm always like, man, how do you? I don't know, because I'm a guitarist. So like growing up, I played a lot of shows like in my old bands, and that's been fine. And like I would get kind of nervous before pretty much every show. But like but I would always wonder about like even the vocalist I was in a band with, like I would always ask like, how do you do this? It's just so different.
It's a lot of moving. You have to have so much energy and be able to still like especially when you're doing so much breathing that you're doing, like especially there's shit where you're fucking breathing in, like not inhale, breathing in to keep a scream going.
To keep it going. Because you gotta like pace you gotta pace yourself on stage. So
micro breaths, dude.
Micro breaths,
That's one thing I've never been able to get into screaming, like aside from some low stuff. I have no like
I literally want to get Bobby to do vocals some part somewhere.
I can do some stuff,
but not the shit you do, David.
Nothing like
because every time I like, even like going back to like the new song, no one's heard it yet, but like I remember listening to it and I texted, I'm like, how do you do this? How is it done? It's so crazy because you listen to it. And someone, you're not a vocalist. I'm not a vocalist, so I'm listening to him like thinking like, how do you do that with your voice,
dude? Even me.
You know what I'm? Yeah.
What's crazy is like when we went. I mean, like
it's so weird.
It's a big change because, like I'm not used to being. All I'm gonna say is I'm not used to working with a vocalist that projects the way David does.
Yeah.
So like when we were tracking demos in my house, or even when we were recording this song, it's like there's shit that when you you hear it live, you hear these guys that it sounds like they're, you know, they've got the mic here, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
But fucking Dave's holding his mic like this far away from his face,
a few inches away,
and it's literally so loud that it like hurts my ears. I'm like,
oh my god,
that's just insane. I have no concept of
how you
do that. It's very impressive to me.
Yeah. How do you learn to do vocals, David? Was there someone that taught you, or like you learned a little bit or you kind of just figured it out?
It's like when my foundation of vocals, like I started off just like trying to mimic bands, you know.
I figured that's like the normal, the common.
Yeah, like I tried to go that route, and then I tried to find my own sound whenever I was in Providence.
Yeah.
And then like I feel like that I found a really nice tone where you can understand like the actual metal vocal pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like I adapted that sound more in with stuff now, because I learned how to do like a lot of the ignorant ass like extreme vocal stuff whenever I joined the band. I didn't even know how to do that shit prior, you know what I mean? Of science.
Not at all, right?
Yeah, so like a lot of stuff's like still new to me, and I'm like figuring out how to tighten it up and making it sound cooler. And like it's me being home, I've actually had time to work on my own sound, and like I purchased like recording stuff, and like I've been practicing different techniques, and I found out that for me personally, like my loud projections and everything just works the best.
Yeah.
Me.
Does it put a strain on? Like, do you after like a show? How does your voice feel? Is it just fine
it's like
most of the time?
It's like once I get going, dude, it's just like autopilot. Yeah. It's just like, because realistically, man, like it's literally just flipping a switch for me. I don't have to like physically try to do vocals anymore.
Wow. So do you warm up at all before a show at all?
Or it a little depends. Bit? It depends for the most part.
How like you're feeling.
I stretch.
Yeah, you have to stretch.
Show, no matter
everybody
what,
has to stretch.
Just like the stage performance alone, that's more wearing than me doing vocals.
Dude, I've gone off stage. I mean, I'm 25. I've gone off stage before and not been able to fucking stand up because my back has hurt so bad. And I'm like, you know, just from like sleeping in the van, sleeping in front seats of the van and shit, and driving, and you know, I mean, I've been like packing up my drums and just had to like lay on the ground.
Just kind of have to sit there and move shit. Like
because I can't fucking. It's crazy. Like you know the toll that
it puts on
that you. There's so much more that goes into it outside of just the 30 minutes of being on stage. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
that 30 minutes is a lot.
We don't have a crew. You know, I mean, we have Travis. He's very helpful, but
but still
he handles like just running from lights to doing merch. We're doing all like that. Yeah. We're doing all like the gear,
the heavy
stuff,
lifting,
you
shit.
know?
Yeah, and it's just little shit like that. You know, really fucking adds up. It puts a toll on you, you know. And so we always stretch. We do like group stretches.
That's cool.
There's videos of us in fucking green rooms just like jumping together, dancing, doing fucking stretching out because it's.
You have to. You know, a lot of it.
You gotta.
You fucking have to stretch.
Dude, I personally need to get my blood pumping a little bit too, like before I go on, because like there'll be times like I'll be like we're running late or something, you know what I mean? Or like I'm trying to like cram down food before like we play or something. And like fucking like I'm like running up and like just going on there without stretching, and I'm just like, yo, I need to get into the mood first, you know what I mean? So I'm up and I'm like, what up, motherfucker? You know?
Yeah.
We used to like we were always super like I don't know, before Dave joined in, I was like super aware of like not drinking or not smoking, doing this. And now it's like we have to smoke a certain amount of weed, but not too much weed.
Yeah.
Because if we are not high enough, we think we all well, except for Jacob, he's pretty clean. He drinks. If we're not high enough, we're just too tense and like we don't enjoy it. If we're too baked, then we're too slow. It's like everything just feels so slow. It's so weird. And like so there's this very like happy middle ground that we all have to be, you know, to have like a perfect
show,
you know. And it's always about that like balance. It always takes us a couple days to get into that where it's like, fuck, I was way too baked. Like, oh man,
can't smoke that much again.
Yeah.
You have to time everything. You got to time it all.
Dude, it is. Yeah, we have this like we'll be like, okay, who's at merch? Who's doing? Travis, you got this. Like,
Yeah.
okay, we're all, we got our shit ready to go. Okay, we got 10 minutes. Let's go.
Yeah.
Like,
Let's go.
Let's go.
So funny, man. That's the best thing about having a trailer, dude. A trailer with a little vent on the top.
Oh yeah. You just go right in there and smoke.
I got a fucking.
How many of our how many shirts do you think we sell that people get home and put them on? They're just like, Jesus Christ.
Jesus, why does this smell like fucking weed?
That actually came up on my story memories, like, because I was like, if me and you were in the fucking trailer and we were smoking, I was like, if your merch smells like weed, I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry about that. Throw it right in the wash right away when you get home.
Tell your mom it's our fault.
You didn't smoke.
Dude, that's what
blame it on us.
It's like there are people that are like, there are literal kids.
Buying your merch.
Buying our merch and shit, like that care, like.
That's hilarious.
That's the kind of shit I never pay attention to.
I have a prescription, so.
I have a prescription.
Yeah, it's prescription weed. Oh God, what is this? In search of followers and blah, dude. This like damn bots or fake accounts come on here once in a while, and then I gotta ban them. Oh, thanks, Benny. Damn, Benny on top of that shit. On top. What's I guess what to date? What's your favorite tour you guys been on? You think? What's a memorable one that you just had such a blast on?
Dude, every time going to Japan, it's just absolutely
incredible.
Like it's
that has to be. That would probably be mine too.
I'd have to say it's Japan too, because like that's like it's literally just us.
Yeah.
That we went both times.
Yeah, it was just you guys going.
And literally it being like the caliber of shows that they were.
Yeah.
They were decent sized, but they were still big enough that we were able to like socialize with the people that we met from the year prior. Like I met so many people like the first year that we went there, and like on meet and greets and all sorts of shit like that. And then they came.
I remember seeing the videos and pictures of that.
Yeah,
yeah, and then
the bench only like 100 to 150 cap,
which is
So it's like
they're still like small enough that like we could interact with people where they didn't have to pay for the meet and greets and stuff. You know what I mean? It's not like too monstrous of a venue where it's just like, I'm not going anywhere near that large crowd right now.
Yeah, people are just so like I mean, even in Europe. I mean, I don't know if you've been, Dan. But
I haven't been. I was gonna go this year.
the people there. I mean, it's kind of the same, but it's just a whole nother level where it's like. There's so much, people come to shows in America more so to like hang out with their friends. Like they could see the band and music, but it's more like, you know what I mean? You get a lot of like, I'm going with my friend to this thing where it's like, people will fucking hop in Japan. Like the people will hop on trains and shit from like 10 hours away
to make that show.
To make that show by themselves,
Dude, I mean, that's how it was. Even when I was younger, I would travel 5, 6, 7, 8 hours, 10 hours for fest.
That's where I was at, dude. Like I was like,
now it's like these, I don't know, like kids now, like younger kids, like complain about a show 2 hours away. I'm like, yo, it's only 2 hours. Like you should be thankful.
Yeah, dude, we just drove overnight.
Like, it's like a lot of people don't like think about those things, and it's like, yo, the band's driving like 5 hours, 6, 7, 8 hours, sometimes 10, dude. Sometimes 12, 13.
I feel like people have that conception where people think that we have drivers. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, a lot of people. Yeah,
you know what I mean.
But even it's still tiring, even if you had a fucking driver.
Yeah. That's one thing we've always kind of like, mostly me, because like the vans are like mostly in my, like that kind of show where it's like in my name, insurance is in my name. I don't trust random fucking. I mean, even if it's people, it's a lot of.
I feel that though.
There's there's a lot of responsibility with you got
to be careful.
$20,000 in gear, $20,000 in a van and trailer, everybody's lives,
everyone's life in your hands.
You can't, like
you can't
usually
fuck around.
I drive all the time because at nighttime David and Jacob are both blind as fuck.
Yeah, I know.
So Corey and I are always like, he
ain't driving at night.
And like Travis is pretty decent. He's never tried to drive our van, but we can't really afford to hire somebody just to do that. Otherwise,
then you gotta with
no money.
Exactly. Then you're spending all this money on a driver.
Yeah.
Right now.
What is your dream tour? That's a good question.
That is a good question. What are like some top, like, I guess, bucket list bands?
I straight up my dream tour for me would be Suicide Silence, Whitechapel, Us.
Oh, it'd be beautiful.
Yeah, that would be like my dream tour, just because like I idolized both bands as growing up, and you know what I mean. Like, it would just be fucking something, man. You know what I mean? We were supposed to do those couple days in Asia before.
I know.
So we had this whole fucking thing going down, like when after Asia. Like after the dates that canceled while we were over there, while we were in, I think, Japan, the guy that booked our Gino, the guy that booked us for fucking Bangkok and shit, he was like, "I have this tour going on. I think I think it was Volvodina. They couldn't take it because of the
they weren't taking the risk.
Yeah, it was this tour that was Suicide Silence was headlining all across Asia. And they were like, it was like a month, not even a month before we would have had to fly out again. They were like, do you want to do it? And we're like, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But with COVID and everything, we were like, we can't buy all these plane tickets and shit just to fucking have
because it did get canceled, didn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Like a week later. Yeah.
Like a week after.
Fuck, But that same, one of the shows on that Suicide Silence tour was going to be this big festival in Indonesia. I don't remember which one it was. Not Resurrection Fest, but Slipknot was the headlining band, dude.
Oh my god!
And we would have been playing that fucking festival if it wasn't for COVID.
Wow,
man.
Yeah,
like
that's a buckle. Yeah, something huge, dude.
Playing something like that. That's probably my absolute. I mean, I know realistically, our kind of band would never make it on a tour with a band like Slipknot.
But like getting on a
festival where you can, say, fucking that would be absolute goals,
dude. Yeah.
I would love to tour with, fucking like I feel like as big as it gets for our style of music is bands like Behemoth, where you get this like they're playing like outdoor stages that are
they're arenas
people.
That would
just
be outdoor
like my absolute,
pavilion,
like my fucking
that would be a big one.
Dream tour would be like opening for Behemoth or something. But like smaller, like on a more realistic, like short term scale, I think Whitechapel, Dave said, Whitechapel or fucking
Suicide
Cattle Decap or something. That would be much more like.
Well, I know Cattle wanted to take you guys out. Cattle likes the band. I know that.
Oh, dude, Travis is the man.
We saw that. We met them once.
I got hit up about. It was like they were like, I think it was going to be like a Cattle headliner. I don't know if we talked about it because it went away because the tour obviously didn't happen. But like signs got like brought up about it, and I was like, Cattle like signs? Oh, that's cool. So you don't know. Like sometimes you get surprised, like when certain people, like the band that like Cattle Decapitation, this death metal band that's been around for so long. Likes this new age
legend,
death metal.
So it started.
I got to meet him. Oh my god!
Oh, you did?
We played at Brick by Brick in California, and he came out to see like the Devastation tour.
Oh, he came out for it?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
He fucking. We didn't really talk to him too much, but we were standing around smoking bullshit.
I got to talk to him.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, I
know. You did?
I think it was like the last day.
I had.
I've never talked to Travis before. I will. I mean, dude, he's definitely one of my favorite.
When we were in Europe with Ingested last year, we played a show. I think it was at Derek.
Oh yeah.
Maybe no, that was with Terror at Kubla Khan. But we were fucking somewhere out there, and they were playing the venue like right next to us, or like kind of like the same thing as the Masquerade. Yeah. And we all went over there right before doors, and their merch. Some of the dudes were at their merch table and shit, like right before they opened, and all of us were just like buying all their merch, like trying to be like we all like them and shit.
Yeah, of course.
Trying to just kind of get in and be like, like, hey, we love your shit, and like we want to buy basically everything because it's Europe exclusive merch and everything. Yeah. So. Fucking tipping their merch guy and be like, yo, we're signs, we're over here. Like,
go check us out later.
But that was really cool. Ever since then, it's been like we really want to do something with them, and that was like right before Death Atlas came out. So like that was late last year. And they were playing like one song from Death Atlas. And
it was like the single probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was that record? That record from them was, I think the original plan was supposed to come out on the Summer Slaughter tour that they headlined. They
Yeah,
were supposed
I
to come out
remember
with the
seeing
record.
them.
They were trying to. And I even thought, I was like, I remember they went into the studio. I think they went in the studio in like February or March of last year. And then, Summer Slaughter's in July. And I'm like, how are they going to get this fucking record out on time? There's no way.
Yeah.
And they didn't. But yeah, they had a song out at least. It's just fucking wild.
Drummer from Cattle asked John to be in a band last November. Oh fuck! Oh, you know what? We met Dave with fucking. We met Dave in Virginia or Baltimore. I think it was Virginia at that like little floor venue that's out there, and fucking.
I'm trying to remember.
But yeah,
I remember.
Discord. We went to this little bar, and like I'm such a drum nerd. I grew up fucking since I was like 8 watching YouTube videos of drummers. I'm 25 now, so it's like that's what I spend most of my downtime doing is just watching other drummers. And I'm sitting there with fucking Billy from Discord. She's like he's more or less a legend.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, this is my friend Dave. And I'm like, oh, hey, how's it going? He's like, Dave McGraw from Cattle Decapitation. And my brain just like imploded on itself. I was like, oh, nice to meet you, Mr. Dave. Like,
Mr. Dave.
Just fucking like, and I didn't even know what to say after that. I was like, yeah, I'm just going to sit here and be quiet and have a beer.
Just drink a beer and just be polite.
Exist. Yeah. Like,
exist.
Insane.
Oh shit. Well, fuck yeah, man. Well, this has been a great episode. I'm really happy you guys wanted to do this with me.
Oh, absolutely.
I've been having fun with
these.
Catch
up, man.
Yeah, I know. It's been a minute. It's been cool too because it's been, I guess, in a way for me to catch up with people that I know and I work with, and also just get to know more about some of the bands that I work with too. Because some of them I'm like, I don't even know how the band started, or like how certain members got in the band or whatever it may be. And it's like, I'm like learning all this shit too at the same time by doing this like live podcast, which I'm probably going to start ripping the audio from all of the videos and putting them on every platform. So a lot of people have been asking me about that. And I'm like, yeah, I put it on, all the videos go on YouTube. I'll throw them up there.
Oh, nice.
But, people are like, you're going to put it on Spotify? And I'm like, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm just fucking
Spotify
lazy.
sucks, but it's just that's just
it's everyone.
It's the way to go.
Apple
dude.
Music, you have to.
Yeah, it's so easy to just fucking. You have everything right there.
Exactly.
It's almost a shame, dude. But
I know it's like it sucks, but it's so easy to use and it's so fucking convenient. So it's like fucking you gotta use it, and that's really it. Are you guys gonna start streaming some more? You think you guys gonna start doing some stuff on the Signs Twitch eventually?
So we have. I mean, Dave does a good bit of streaming. We have
I know.
Patreon. You can go onto our Patreon. It's just Patreon Signs of the Swarm. And it's like a detailed public list of basically like we make a list at the beginning of every month of like this day we're doing this. We do like certain days individuals like we'll have live streams like play with Jacob, play fucking League, or like Discord with Jacob.
Oh, okay, that's rad.
Videos, live, just shit like that where it's very exclusive to that. We're trying to get more into just doing like random streams, like this, where it's more public, but it's honestly it's so hard to find the time already.
To get us like we're like trying to like balance out the Patreon stuff, and then like just doing that for them,
and then
takes up a lot of time, and then we're writing this album, and we're trying to get like press and everything together.
I feel that.
It's
a lot. To work in time the stream and stuff, it's a lot.
It's hard to keep up, doing that all the time. See, like my goal is to try to hit at least like 2 to 3 streams a month.
I really like just doing like the Facebook. We get it's a shame when we get so many views just when we go on like Facebook live stream.
Oh, I know.
You know what I mean?
It's completely
different. But there's
just
really no way to like, not no way. It's just really hard to get so involved with that on top of what we're doing here, because like it's mostly just like a hangout Q&A kind of thing. Because we reserve most of the like cool shit for our Patreon, because they're paying money, you know what I mean, to see us do this stuff. So we want to make sure that they are getting like what they deserve to get.
For example, they're getting a behind the scenes video that Bobby and Corey shot, and we had Dylan Gold edit it. They get that's literally just an exclusive
for Patreon members.
Just all kinds of shit like that.
That's rad. It's cool that you guys are really staying on top of it and like really pushing it and really coming through for the people that are supporting, signing up.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's really the only way right now that we can.
Yeah.
I don't want to say like it's the only way we make money.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Legitimately, it is. It's like the best way that we can do something with people and still have an income from our band. Because aside from like a couple album sales every month, it's like most of it comes from that. Or touring or what have you. So it helps us keep our heads above water for sure.
Yeah, but definitely keep streaming Vital Deprivation.
Yeah, keep that on rotation.
Absolutely.
When is you guys haven't announced when the new single's coming out, have you? No.
I mean
soon, right?
Yeah. We might as well. Is it
it's October 20th.
20th.
No, the 20th.
Yeah,
because it's 10/20/2020.
Oh, yeah. Look at that. Fuck yeah. So, damn, okay. 2 weeks.
That's the video.
2 weeks.
Yeah, it is. It is pretty
literally
much exactly
2 weeks. Yeah. New merch?
Yeah. Yes.
Coming with it?
Yes.
Yep. We had somebody ask. Yeah. We have a single design merch pretty much. It's going to be like a whole spread for that. And then
okay.
We also have some Halloween stuff that's coming up.
Oh, yeah.
All the fans that have been wanting those VD wall flags are getting all the VD merch restocked for you guys on the year anniversary coming up.
Yep, that's coming up too.
4 days, dude.
Is it 4 days?
5 days since, make a year since it came out.
Holy shit.
Insane.
Fuck yeah.
This year's just fucking blown by.
Oh, man, I know. I can't believe it's October already.
I know, we've been so much album cycle fucking touring.
I know.
I'm like, literally, it's just like VD's just like,
I know. It's wild, man.
It's just kind of gone.
It's fucking wild.
It's like we put all this work into this and it's almost become secondary because of like the way this year's gone, with COVID and everything. It's like, it was basically just like, here's new music with Dave. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Here it is. Here it is. Like, and now it's like we really get the chance to sit and like pay attention to what we're doing and really put a lot of time into that.
Oh, which is good. I mean, I guess that's like the plus, the upside to this pandemic for a lot of bands.
Yeah.
Been able to put a lot of, constant, have more time to write and really.
Yeah, I just feel like it helped us like actually get more connected as a band.
Yeah.
Because I think I was still so new to the band whenever we got VD together and everything.
Yeah.
We got together to film this video, and it's just all of us just standing around being literal idiots. Like the video comes out so cool. Is this like nice dark like
it is
image of a band, but between all the shots, it's just us sitting there going
fucking around,
for like 12 hours. It's like,
where did you guys shoot the video before we go?
In New Jersey.
It was in Jersey. Okay, that's
yeah. We went to Eric for this one.
Yep. So 2 weeks it'll be out, and then you said 5 days is the VD anniversary.
Yes, we have a lot coming up for the SOTS world.
Yeah, that's fucking awesome. If you guys have not signed up for their Patreon, do it. It is awesome. You get a lot of cool shit. It's worth it. It's not really expensive at all.
Yeah, we have everything from $3, $10, $20.
Yeah, it's
basically
it's cheap, man.
Anything. Yeah, I mean, even the $3 tier, we get stickers every month that are exclusive to our Patreon.
Oh, that's rad.
Live streams, early access to just about everything.
Yep.
Then our 10/20 is like you get demos from our old band, from our old demos and new stuff, guitar tabs,
a bunch of shit.
Early access to fucking merch, and
what's the link for the?
It's the way to go,
Yeah. What's the link?
Drop the link.
Drop the link for the
I got you.
Let's get that in there. And I think we're gonna. Tyler from Traders is streaming right now.
Should we raid Tyler?
Yeah, that would definitely. He's drumming right now. Oh my god! Oh my god, dude! He's sweating his ass off too.
Get him!
Oh my god! I forgot he can drum.
Dude, do you remember those old videos? His like the fucking cat videos.
Yes, I remember. Of course, Tyler. That's him. I know.
He's making like the Oceano fucking district of Missouri.
Yeah, dude, that's so old. Oh my god, I forgot. That's fucking hilarious.
Insane, dude.
Hell yeah! There's the Patreon link. Sign up if you haven't. EVH just passed away. Eddie Van Halen passed away. What? No fucking way, dude. No way.
Are you kidding me? I'm.
Yeah, from Cancer 16 minutes ago.
What?
Wow. Damn. I love Van Halen. I love Van Halen, dude.
That is literally the most fucked shit I've ever seen.
What a fucking year, but hey, it's life.
What a god.
Yeah, he is a god, dude. He's the best fucking guitarist. Fuck, man. Well, I don't know what else to say about that. It's just sad. But hey.
Basically, just everybody that has played guitar in the last 40 years is just trying to sound like Eddie Van Halen. If we're being honest.
I know, right? Well, anyway, again, thank you guys so much for doing this with me. Everyone, pay attention to the Signs of the Swarm socials because a lot of cool shit coming up this month, like they told you about. Hit their Patreon if you want. Patreon, I don't know how to pronounce it, whatever, anyway. Sign up for it if you guys can. Support them. It's a great way to support them. All that money goes to the band. There's no middleman there, so hit it up.
Yep.
And yeah, we're going to end the stream now. We're going to go raid Tyler from Traders. So
let's do it.
He's drumming right now, so you know this shit's going to be fucking hilarious. He's breaking a sweat.
Oh, yes.
He's so funny, dude. I love watching his streams. I love the guy so much. All right, cool. We're going to start the raid now. Thank you again, guys.
Thanks.
All right.
See you later.
All right, dudes. I'll talk to you soon. I got to...